everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Last time I built my first skyscraper. Yes, indeed, we have a skyscraper with happy investors in it. And that is very interesting because it opens up a whole bunch of new stuff. Of course it does. So for example, we have ourselves a department store now. This is what's gonna sort of feed into the the skyscrapers. They need that for reasons. So so this one particularly gave us toasters, and as it looks like, we're not gonna have to give them chewing gum. After that, we're gonna get into biscuits, and we are running a bit low on certain things, as I learned in the last episode. So we are gonna have to go into again how much are we actually producing everywhere. We're looking at caoutchouc, for example, in the last episode, doing a fair bit of work. I think, yeah, we did a bit of work in the last episode. We're going to continue doing a bit of work in this episode with potentially caoutchouc, but also a few other bits and pieces. So, for example, as you potentially can see, chocolate, none, zero. We also have, oh bloody hell, we also had issues with the scholars with regards to pipes, and I saw that yes, we're actually not producing enough pipes. So we have a few bits and pieces that we probably need to look at before we continue to do this. And apart from that, I didn't really do a whole lot else apart from, you know, setting up the stuff needed for this. By the way, what are you? Why are you upgraded? Downgrade, please. You do not need to be upgraded. Yeah, apart from this, we obviously built this stuff that we need. So we are now starting to produce elevators. We can do more of these. Do I want to increase? Right, I need chocolate for that. Right. We should just get started, really. We should just get started. Let's look at chocolate production. Over all islands. We're actually doing quite well, and I'm gonna assume that it is Manola that's, yeah, Manola's producing a bunch of chocolate. So what the hell is going on with chocolate? What the hell is going on is that I only have that. I have 3 ships though, or sorry, 2, wow, 3. 2 ships, so I have 1 somewhere. Well, actually I can, oh, bloody hell, not that. Go back. I have a ship filled up, 50-50, and I have 1 ship, which is currently in here. Should I, if we go to New World of Manola, what's the deal with chocolate in here? Like, how much chocolate are we sitting at? We're looking super solid. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna split this up, and I'm gonna remove you, Nebuchadnezzar. If you would just like to Nebuchadnezzar 2, you just can. There we go.
On our way.
Go. You can stop. This guy. I can probably do something else with this one, is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna have to try remember that. You know what? Remove you from the trade route. Remove, and we'll see what we do with that. We're gonna create from new to crown 12. We're gonna create a new trade route, crown, new to crown 13. We're gonna add the Nebuchadnezzar 2. There we go. We're gonna go to New World, Nola, we're gonna go to Cape Lani, Crown Falls. We're gonna add chocolate. We're gonna add basically just chocolate and nothing else. What are you saying? Right, because it's not being unloaded. I know this. I know how this works. So there we go. Accept that, but also add another one. I'm gonna go a bit overboard here. This might not actually work out that well for me, but there we go. So we are gonna keep track of the guy. Rather, just try to remember that guy. Where even is that? Right, there we go. That trade route. There might be something in the New World that we can ship, so that'll be absolutely fine. So there we go. That's one thing. In Mbesa, meanwhile, if we look at all production, all islands, clay pipes, you can see that we are underproducing. We could get away with, I think, just 1 more. Because I only have them. No, I have 2. Right, I have 2. I need 2 more. There we go. I know what I'm doing. So let's just add you 2 to here. And what you need is clay. We have a lot of clay. You need tobacco. We have a lot of tobacco. So that hopefully should be fine. We'll see. We'll keep a bit of an eye on that. So there we go. And the clay pipe trade route from a base to crown has 2, so to speak. I think that we are going to add another one to that. So idle ships. If we go to Cape Lolly instead. Can I do that now? If I'm here, shouldn't that be... No, apparently not. But we have ships sitting here. That guy can be added. Lovely. So that's that potentially taken care of. Let's look at here. We simply are not doing anything right now. So cargo ship, cargo ship, cargo ship, cargo ship. We just need more. Which reminds me, go back to Manola. Go back to Manola. Click a thing. Click a thing. Create a big one. That's fine. If I don't get all of it, that's absolutely okay. Right, talking about the other, that trade route that I did, talking about that one. Right, have you also been attacked? I had issues in the last episode that ships got attacked and I did not understand why or where. Like a bloody oil tanker got sunk somehow. I don't know how. But anyway, nothing's been happening for now, at least. We have some stuff to. We have some stuff to do here. I completely forgot about that. Apparently, we need what is that? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All of it. Also upgrade these. Bloody hell! I forgot about all of this at the early in the last episode, apparently. So what we can do now, yeah, this is actually a thing that we could spend a little bit of time on. We'll see if I get to it, but we have some beautification stuff to deal with here. More or less anywhere where there's just what is it called? What's it called? Paving. Wherever there's basically just paving over here, we can see that we are not done yet. So we are gonna try and get to that as well. So we also need to replace 12 here. Oh, sorry, 6 here. 6 here. Beautiful. Get you there. 2 there. 3 here. 1 here. Replace. Place. There we go. Let's see if I can remember to upgrade those when we get to it. So that's that. You know what we can do? Yes, what we can do here is actually colorful, because you're supposed to be colorful. You haven't been colorful because I've been using you to upgrade, but now we are basically done with that. Were any of you supposed to be nightlife-y? You know what, maybe I'll do you two. You two can be a bit nightlifey. Maybe we'll do something with the beautification later to specify that.
I do need to simplify my instructions for the workers.
And also,
lest they find another
you can be
reason to
nightlife,
complain.
you can be nightlife, you can be nightlife, and you can be nightlife. Go, and the remainder is colorful. Might actually want to, yeah, you're not supposed to be that one or that one. You're supposed to be that one. Something of the like. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, same thing here. Let's do an extra click there. See if you... Oh, actually, everything just became very, very similar looking, which is fine. So there we go. I mean, yeah, because I did this little bit as a final thing. Well, we have some stuff we can do here, but I was talking about basically just doing beautification here. I'm leaving that be for just a few moments, so to speak. Right, we are looking at items produced in the new world that we sort of want over here. So what do we have? We're actually running low on mescal. Okay, well, problem sorted. Problem sorted indeed. we are simply gonna do mescal here. If we just add that, like to all of these, that is 6, because what are we looking at when it comes to ice cream? Okay, not terribly good either. Yeah, mescal is also completely empty. Okay, well, that's all good. We're gonna have to try and look at... Oh, you have actually arrived. Oh, hello. You were just just here. So we're gonna speed things up. You don't have to be super slow. One of the reasons why we're lacking stuff, I suppose, is that we literally are looking at it right here. There we go. So you are the Mirabelle. We shall add you now to here. You are somewhere down here. Okay, never mind. Kiplani. Mirabelle. There we go. On you pop. We're gonna wait for you to do a few rounds, and then we'll see where we are. Like if we go to New World, and if we check for mescal, super fine. Ice cream, super fine. So it's just a matter of picking it up and delivering it. I'm actually tempted to do a few more of, not you, a few more of you. Just increase our storage. Can't really do much over here. I can do stuff over here. That is absolutely fine. That is annoying me the hell out. Let's do that, that, and that. See, now we can get up to... We were at 1,050. Now we are at 1,350. Let's produce more stuff, babies. There we go. Right, so that little business is taken care of, hopefully, at least potentially. So that was you guys. You the investors have everything. It's the chocolate there. That's a bit funky. Sewing machines. Do we actually have a problem with... Come on. Do we actually have a problem with sewing machines? Yes, we do. Oh crap, are we at a situation? We are still, yes, we're doing the final bit here. We need to develop some new stuff. What are we developing? Attractiveness up. Not that interesting. We can do this one, the cutting edge, which is relevant for sewing machine factory, for example, cannery, bicycle, lantern, a few important bits and pieces, basically. Okay, whatever. Let's produce that one. I don't know if I necessarily want that right now. Tailor shop, a ball manufacturer, custom shop. Don't know if we need that right now. Oh, we sent some stuff over to base. Has that ship arrived, I wonder? I would like to focus on stuff that adds to... I mean, here, chemical plants and hacienda fertilizer. Ooh, hacienda fertilizer? Haven't even thought about that. Productivity, workforce needed up, maintenance cost up, but yeah, a whole lot of productivity. Could be interesting. Let's just do trade union to begin with. We have a bunch of these. We could increase our production just by virtue of having a bonus productivity. That is a thing. Do I want more couch? Do I want another caoutchouc? I don't know. We'll chill a little bit on that. New World Orchards, just produce even more stuff for that. You know what? Did I do that one? I'm pretty sure I have already done that one or something along those lines, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, I have this one. I have one producing extra citrus, but I can do better. And I can do sort of even better, if you would. Like this one doesn't have to be there necessarily. It does have to be, okay, if I okay, I can only move it down a little bit. I feel like I kind of... Do I need to sort of make this place a bit more efficient? So now it feels like, yeah, I mean, we could have a trade union over here. That's true. Oh, bloody hell. no. Oh, wait. So you're actually covering several. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. There's no reason not to boost up the New World a bit. Absolutely not. So we have this one, all New World orchards and industrial oil press, whichever the hell is that one. I don't know. But that one. Then we have assembly lines. Would I want that actually? Because yeah, okay. What did I do with this one? We have the big one, the cab assembly line here. You have a full set of things. That one includes in making peripheral things. We have that one, but that's like. Okay, sure, that covers also the brass smelteries, cannery, for example. Sure. But wouldn't that one that I was looking at, wouldn't that be a really good one? Should I just produce that one? Because that's productivity up by 80%, and instead of something, it uses engineers. So what the hell aren't you using engineers already? Yeah, so. I mean, surely that one affects the cab assembly line. I mean, it says assembly lines. So surely that is also the cab assembly line. Maintenance cost up 130. Okay, never mind. I don't want that. Well, actually, you know what? I have a lot of money, and I'm making a lot of money. But do I need that one right now? I don't think I need to have that one. Right. Anything else that's... That is interesting also, by the productivity down. I don't care about that one. That's bad. Right, production building chance of fire down, attractivity is up. Could be interesting, but again, I'm sort of done most of what I want with some of those buildings. Light bulb factory, lantern smith. All production, work facility down, maintenance cost down. I mean, it's nice, but I would rather have stuff like this increased. You know what? It's difficult right now, but I'll keep it as I have right now. Have you, by the way? No, how far away am I from the next level? Not far at all. Gotcha. It only is 2 more, though, but whatever. Right. Right. Where are we? We are looking good here, but now, yes. Oh, chewing gum. There we go. That's the next step. Where are we on chewing gum?
Ship constructed.
I did not need to do that. Where are we on chewing gum? Because we need to start shipping chewing gum. Are we not even producing chewing gums? Ooh, that's just gonna mean a whole lot more production. Yeah, we don't even have it. That's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even have... Oh, for the love of God. Am I gonna have to... I mean, there is a nice island over here. There is a nice island over here, Fever Town. See, I need space, damn it. You know what? No, we're not actually in war. She's gonna attack us at some point, isn't she? I mean, I could see myself taking over Strath Rancor. You know what? I'm gonna start buying into this island. Okay, you know what? That's the point. Right, but we need to start producing it right now. So, okay. Where was it? It was over here. Okay, we have some space. Like, we have some space over here. You can just go over somewhere. I'm literally running out of space on this island. It's not often where I say, I need to do some conquest, because I need the space to build stuff. So we build that one. That obviously needs caoutchouc, so that's a bit annoying. Sugar should be fine. We have a little bit of caoutchouc. We have sugar. We do not have any cinnamon. So how about we just do a little bit of cinnamon over here. That is 0.3. That is 0.3. So in fact... That's going to be powers. We ideally want 2 of these. Now, these guys, the Mescal bar, do you really need to be there? Because I'm going to say no. Can't we hide you somewhere like over here? Yes, we could. Let's drag... Oh, bloody hell, yeah, that's fine. Let's drag you over there. And let's pick up all of this. So you can sit around the back of that. Together with this one, because you do need it. Don't need that road. What's that one? That is Mescal Bar Productivity and produces rum. Oh, we could look at that. That's interesting, yeah. We could find... We could do stuff for that one. Let's just think about stuff like that when it comes to our research institute, that they can sort of help out with that. I am going to remove that road, like so. For the love of God. Thank you. And then you. There we go. So, with that, we can now do 2 of these
Your city
guys.
has grown more beautiful.
As I removed stuff, which is not a good thing. We should be able to do this. I'm gonna place it there. So we're gonna need to take a little bit of this. So let's do that. We're gonna have a small warehouse. Hopefully that'll be
You should
fine.
go sit in the shed, boss.
We shall see. But there we go. Now the caoutchouc is absolutely 100% gonna be a problem. Could I was looking at... I mean, I have some caoutchouc production over here. The spices that we produce, I think we use locally, right? Spice, yeah. So we can't really do much. I can't really remove anything from here. I mean, I could potentially... In fact, I have actually more caoutchouc down here as well. Bloody hell, we are producing a bunch of caoutchouc in here. I'm producing enough for literally this island, so that's fine. And for caoutchouc... we have a minimum stock of 100. Where am I? Yeah, because it's Grizzle right now that's like being the big caoutchouc producer. And also the one that's sort of delivering. How much can we have here? 550. No, that's not good enough. We need more. So much more. You need to be able to produce... or rather store so much more. There we go. Now we can have 850. Lovely. We have had the bricks needed for that. I can expand on that, I think, even further. I mean, I have the... Yeah, you're gonna get... Oh, right, we're gonna produce even more soon, because I'm gonna get the bonus there.
Cargo stations.
And I'm shipping more. Has that ship not arrived? No, you're that ship. Wait, hold on. Was I supposed to
Reporting in.
send some stuff away? Because I think I might. Trade union items. Yes, I am. But all right, we're waiting for the thingamabob, the caoutchouc thing. Crop farms, a whole bunch of extra stuff. That is for the carpentry works. I've got crop farms as well. Was I planning on replacing that guy? I wonder. That's what I want to be. Who are you? Are you good? You're fine in terms of getting extra stuff, but you don't need to be there. Right. So what we're gonna do is, as soon as that item, the caoutchouc item, is done, you are gonna ship that one and that one together with that item. And that should be done in a matter of seconds, I'm gonna assume. 3 minutes. 3 minutes is fine. But what we obviously can do if we go to the new world, we can still utilize this guy. Now, what do I feel I need to boost the most? I'm not really sure. But I could get... yeah, if I have it, let's say here-ish. Yeah, if I have it there.
Ship under attack.
It's that over here. Yeah, that's fine. So we can absolutely use this guy. If I remove that, plonk you down there, we move sort of equal amount from here. I think that's okay. Is that fine? Do you... Yeah. Yes, perfect. And then you get a few extra here. We can actually move you immediately. That's okay. No, okay. You know what? No, you stay there. So we can produce a whole bunch of extra stuff over here. Now, what is it? Because we have a bunch of stuff, I think, here that we are not shipping anywhere. Surely. Also, we're sitting on a lot of dung, but not a lot of fertilizer. Could I do more with that? Maybe, yes, potentially. Yeah, we're doing... So with you, we're producing some stuff that we're not using here. So, yeah, basically old world stuff. Do I need to ship any of that back? Is there any place that actually needs those things? Like, I'm not sure. If you look at Cape Trelawney, for example, or rather specifically Crown Falls. Potatoes, not a problem.
Ship under attack.
Green, which I think was a thing there, not a problem. Hops, not a problem. Red pepper is not a problem. It's not that we're lacking any of those things. I see that we're lacking spectacles. Okay, that's another thing that apparently I'm not supposed to be there. Not supposed to be there either. Bloody hell. Spectacles, but I think we need to look at it specifically here.
Ship constructed.
Are we not? No, that was K-Ruth. Bloody hell. Look at the correct place, damn it. Crown Falls. Spectacles. Ooh, we're just producing enough. I think I do want to increase that. How are we on brass right now? Because I've increased the production quite a lot. Still not sitting too well, is it? So this guy... I've done the workforce needed down, maintenance down, which is fine. And then this guy, the printing press productivity up. I'm gonna have something else for that one. You have produced that thing.
Working.
Good.
I think we have it.
So what do we have that is for like all production buildings? Or... You... What are you? What are you labeled as? You are a smeltery. This still over there. Yeah, that's fine. Would a brass smeltery count as a foundry? Do I have an item that says anything of that sort that I can sort of just try out? Drink. That's one of those things that we can move over to the mezcal production, by the way. Yeah. To increase productivity, cannery. Do we have anything that is for... No. Steelworks, aluminum smelter. Okay, so none of those are really relevant. So let's check again. Something for trade union. Something for all production stuff. All production maintenance, chance of fire. No. I want stuff that oosts, please. Brick factory, concrete, crop farm, cloth. Not that. All production, but that's basically the one that we have, I think. Maybe crop farm, all production, maintenance cost up, but that's that one. That's one for the cab assembly line, by the way. Productivity up, or if we needed a chance of fire. You know what? I'm gonna add that one just because it's good. And then we have that one. That's the one I already have, so we can't do that one. Mountain mines would be an idea, by the way. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna add that one because we might want to do it for specifically. What am I saying? For specifically the ones that can make more brass. So quartz and copper, I believe. Do we really not have anything interesting that goes for... Here we go. Again, maintenance, paper mill, potato. Nothing really that interesting, is there? Sewing factory, machine, bicycle, blah blah blah. Animal farm just boosting things, which is interesting. Okay, assembly lines, artisan workshop, productivity maintenance, which is good, by the way. All our orchards, forest density, which is nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Take that one. Right, a little bit of everything. Let's just see if I can remember to also incorporate all of that. So you're going to bring in that one. You are going to go to New World and Grizzle. There we go. Right. Right. Where are we now then? You are still complaining about the sewing machines. Now, I was doing something with regards to that, right? Yes, the cutting edge. Now, my sewing machines, where were you? That was the motor. Sewing machines is here. We're producing them where? We have some down here. Connected to this guy. Yeah, okay, so we have free stuff here. Good. You are already working at 200, which is actually not more. Instead of steel, produces iron, and that's carpentry and window makers. Those are window makers. Do I have any? Oh, can I actually move you a bit? Because you are coach makers. Yeah, I should be able to shift you here. Coach makers. You are affected by this guy, so you would be a carpentry works guy, right? Yes, anything that gets carpentry done. I mean, this one, getting the persons of bad. Dario, mechanical engineer, bicycle factory and sewing machine factory. Okay, so we have another one. You can just sit here for now. That's actually great.
Is under siege.
Oh, are you not here? No, you were the one. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, you were the one. Oh, okay, never mind. What the hell happened? I missed something. I don't know. Oh, right, we have an expedition. We forgot about that as well. The Coral Island. Storm came from nowhere, wrecking ship on Coral Stream shores. Well, we shall explain to people why fixing the ship is paramount.
We know not people.
There we go. We make good progress on the ship repairs by offering a specific motivation. If we get her fixed, there's a friendly port not far away. Okay, it might be right. While she's not ready to depart, the crew are reassured it won't be long before the ship is back underway. And we can keep diplomacying them to get it done. And there we go, morale boost. Everyone is in agreement that the ship, their home, is of their greatest importance. Lovely. There we go. Actually got some morale back. Right. Hold on. We have some items that I haven't actually equipped yet. What do we have? Drinks production. I should have shipped that to New World. Oops. Now we have carpenter works. Right. That one can actually go in here for now, but then we'll see if you remain. So yeah, bit of extra. I don't necessarily think that I want those to produce a whole lot more anyway. So. And by the way, I did see this when I was looking at the last video in editing. That doesn't look good, but it's I'm gonna accept it. Because if you do this, look at that. No, it's not as visible. Now that looks kind of good. Anyway, so that is that done. I'm gonna go back to New World. It probably hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Is it? It has. Buy more shares. I'm gonna take this island over. I'm gonna start producing a whole bunch of stuff on this island. This is basically gonna serve as Adam Falls, is it right? Adam Falls, yes, over here, which is producing a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of space left here, by the way, and we are severely overproducing on wood. Now, how much wood do we have here? We are maxing out on wood here. Okay, you know what? That's actually quite alright. But I have just realized I have not done, as far as I'm aware at least, any hunting cabins. No. So, if we look at Crown Falls and Fur, Right. Here's the thing we can do. I completely forgot about this. So here's the thing we can do. We are gonna produce sort of the same situation as here. But let's start down here, shall we? If we do, let's say, a little bit further up, in case I want to use this. Let's say here, we're gonna have a tiny road there. At least as a starting point. So there we go. They're equal distance, but can I? No. So I need to actually, if I get you one, oh, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No,
The people celebrate your leadership.
Hey, Crown Falls, what do you have? Is that actually correct now? Doesn't look like it. No, it is actually correct. No, not correct. There we go. Now you should be able to cover all of it. Good. And I might actually even be able to... Well, you need to be there. Okay, you know what? It's gonna have to be this way. And this way, not like that. This way that I'm talking about is that. I still think it's 100. Really hope so. And then we're gonna have a warehouse sitting sort of here-ish. And hopefully...
What brings you here, Master?
Reach. Good. So, have that come down there. Are you still at 100? Yes, you are. And we'll wait for those. So this guy can now add...
celebrate your leadership.
Not that. Are you not... Oh. But that's not that. Carpentry and one support card. Okay, so you're not actually relevant there. But there must be some stuff with regards to that. Now...
Cargo stations.
Right. Oh, have you been sitting here like forever? I think you have. Oh, okay. Oops. There we go. You can now produce even more stuff. Not that we actually need it. Because you are... Okay, what are you doing? Crown to Gristle. Not the other way around. I think that we could do... If we look at wood, we have Gristle... Not Gristle to Manola. But we have Gristle... No, sorry, Adam to Crown. Here we go. So this guy... If we remove those, we add furs instead. Let's add furs. Locate you, dump. There we go. So now you're going to start producing that at some point. We'll also see what trees you have, so we can sort of mimic the trees. There we go. The planting is in progress. Hopefully we get to 100 and we can add... Eventually something else down here as well, we shall see. We might actually just move everything one step left, we'll see about that too. Right, and wow, we have a lot of people in here, which is fine, because one of the reasons why we have this island is a lot of people, because we need the mail. We can see that local mail is actually not that high, so we could actually go even further. I've given this island not a whole lot of thought lately, that is true. But it will be better later. So, this guy, chewing gum, yes. Go back to New World. How are we doing on the chewing gum? Get up to chewing gum factory, which is sitting down here. What are you missing? You're missing the cinnamon, which is fine.
Come to watch.
So, right. I do want... I was about to say, what the heck? Why the heck? Why are you getting it from there? Wait, what? Why did I see? Why are you shipping it from here to there? Oh, you're Why are you shipping it directly there? Okay, literally have this guy sitting here, just waiting to pick it up. Huh. Okay. I don't know why the hell you're doing that, but I'm gonna also better just upgrade this road here. Okay, so now... Yeah, okay, so you're doing that now. That must have been just a weird thingamajig there. Because I have 19. Like, what the hell are you doing? You're just not doing
People
anything.
celebrate
I have not even produced one single chewing gum apparently. No, I have 23 chewing gum.
Storeroom's full, boss.
And I have so much fish oil, apparently. Okay, well, that's also a-okay. I don't care too much about that right now, I think. Right. I'm also thinking now, what
Your
do we
ship
do?
has returned from its voyage.
This guy has arrived with good stuff for Gurismo. So now, look at this. We are going to go from 230 to Huabam, Huabam, Huabam. And over here, we can add Huabam. And we can add neither of this, I think. Right. Excuse me, where the...
Hold
It
the
did not need
train.
for you to go there. Right. Expedition, sure, of unsound mind. Man spasms, eyes rolling before finally falling unconscious. The only way to silence the worsening quarrel is to find a solution. Bit of medicine 30, faith no, force 15. Okay, guard him around the clock in his cabin. Sure. It was little for the guards to report, or occasionally quelling the mad dog with liquor. Okay, good. That went well. Was that the last thing? That might have been the last thing. So 230 up to something. I'm not 100% sure exactly where we're going to go, but we're going to go way over 230, which is lovely. And this guy is now hooking up to 6 instead of 4, instead of 5, which is also good. I don't think I need to boost any other of those, though. Now, back to Cape Trelawney, and this thing. Is this still the one that I did first? I think so, yes. Okay. You know what? You know what we'll do? We shall also do a bit of research. We'll do more of this, because this is just good stuff. I don't know if I have that one, but it's a legendary. We don't turn down legendaries. Specifically trade union, but all of those are quite... I think I have most of this already. 300 is where I'm sitting. That seems fine. 300 and... Was that actually new? Well, okay then. Big bag of money. Yep. I mean, we're getting this... Is that actually... Surely I had that before. Are they actually showing ones that you don't have only? Because that just went up every single time by 3. Intriguing. Did not know that. Is that actually true? If it is, interesting. Hunting cabin is not... Well, it is fur. Yeah, productivity up. Okay, you know what? There we go. That's something that we can do then. Item development. Trade union. This is also annoying. Hunting cabin. Yeah. Productivity, workforce, etc. That's a good one. Which other ones? Yes, I have... Ooh, right. The druid sickle for the lumberjack. That also is for hunting cabin, actually. Let's do that one. Is anything other here actually relevant? I could also do this one, clay collector, if I want to have more up with a paper mill. Is anything here relevant for the hunting cabin in the... Okay, I know, we're getting there, don't worry. So what did I just do? I did the thing for this guy. So I'm thinking... I don't care too much about that one. At least I don't think so. I would like for that to be that way. So pearls. We're now not producing any pearls, but... Where the hell are we getting pearls from? I don't know, but let's just add all of that. We're still fine on pearls. Instead, we can look at the sewing machines and see that we're still lacking, huh? We still need one more of these guys, which is fine. We can plonk one down here. Get the bonus. So now, sewing machines is doing a bit better. Good. So, let's
My
just...
analysis is
that is
positive.
that. So machines, yes. All of that is fine. And all of that is fine. I was looking at engineers, yes. And looking at artisans, so machines as well. Cool, everything there is functioning. So now we get back to the new world, and we get back to... Where have you landed? 315, up from, what was it, 230? 315 is actually quite nice, not gonna lie. You are still complaining about cinnamon, even though there is availability of cinnamon. So I don't know why you guys are not shipping cinnamon.
Ship under
You
attack.
are still shipping... Why are you shipping it all the way? That is weird. I'm gonna upgrade you just to make sure that you can deal with that, because apparently you're not dealing with it. See, these are going back and forth by themselves. Why the hell do you
Ship
do that?
constructed.
I don't know. Why are you not picking that up? Like, you're sitting here not doing anything. And I don't like that. That's stupid. Okay, well, how about we find a space for one of these? I think this is a space where you can be. 38, 40. 40 trees, but only, yeah, we need to be sort of here.
Success
I think.
at sea is not
Hey,
easily won.
success! Now, if I do that, you actually reach. You do reach. Good. So we can get one more there. And the expedition has indeed returned. What do we get? Do we get anything fun? Yes. We get another Lucifer flower. I think we already have that one in the banyan tree. And Tower of Jewels. 3 legendaries. Not gonna complain about that. You know, a thing that I am gonna do. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna take that one, that one. You're gonna take all of these things. Jurassic God of the Delta. You're gonna do that. You are gonna do... you're gonna do that and that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer you to freaking Creep Trelawney. Because why are you going from here? There's absolutely no point in that. So both of you head over to Crown Falls. Don't do it that way. You're still at war.
Bring her around.
Don't do it that way. Still at war. Over here first. Skirt around. Been very quiet from this guy. Several episodes now, I believe, that haven't had really any issues whatsoever. Which is super, super good. Like, you don't have anything right now. Cargo, ships, and stuff like that. But, yeah. I think we're sinking a lot of what he's bringing, so to speak. By the way... just a few more minutes. Good. Right, so we are waiting for you to do your thing, so that you can get more, but I still don't understand why you're... There we go, so one of you is doing a good job. Now again, you're just moving everything over there. Okay, well, we're getting chewing gums in, so that's at least something. We need to set up a trade route for that, by the way. And I will... do that. Trade route menu, new trade route, new to Crown 1314 then, I believe. We don't need to add any of that. New world, Manola to Cape Trelawney there. Let's add 2 to begin with. As we can see, we don't have that much. Let's just begin with that. Hopefully, I mean, if we look at Crown Falls and Manola with chewing gum. Why does it say that I don't have a demand? I clearly have a demand. Like, literally have a demand for it right here. Does that mean that I really don't need that much? If that's the case, awesome. How are you doing, by the way? You're doing fine. How many toasters are we doing? Can I trade away some toasters? Do you not... Wait, what?
A competitor's
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so you're
an attack.
producing it, but you're like kind of not producing it in some ways. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Something. Okay, that's okay. I don't care about that. It's all. By the way, back to New World. It might be time already for this. Yes, indeed. Buy the shares. I mean, if he attacks me, I really don't care. So, there we go. Do that. I just had a thought, which I think I have now forgotten. No. We were going back here just to check in on things. 100, 100, 100, 100. Good. And we're gonna get some items for you as well. I mean, in fact, I could see myself getting rid of these two because you're maxing out anyway. Yeah, you know what? For now, let's do that. Okay. That doesn't matter, but there we go. So that should be, yes, that should now be another 70% together with another 50% forest density, which I don't really know exactly what it does. Like, productivity is one thing, but forest does, what does the forest density actually give you? Like, what's the difference between productivity and forest density? Surely those are sort of connected to each other, but I don't know. Where are we, by the way? On, yeah, we can do more here. You have started that, but we are going to do some field research. Apparently, we can just keep on boosting, or rather, finding things here. You know what? Trade union is where I want to be, largely. There we go. So apparently, is that how it has always worked? Because I am sure that I've gotten items that I already know about, but now I'm starting to think that yes, every item that you come up with is items that you don't know, which is making me feel a bit stupid about it. I mean, I haven't made a mistake or anything, because every time I click, I've apparently gotten a new item, but like. I thought that it was giving me duplicates, but apparently it hasn't given me duplicates. Right. We can go to the new world and end, I believe, this episode by clicking here and say, oh, no, the championship is, oh, that was just the preparations. Where did we end up on that one then? Yeah, you know what? That is fine. That is absolutely fine. So you just have to wait another 7 minutes for that. We're not gonna wait for that. So, what the hell did I do in this episode? Really? And a lot of it was just making sure that we're producing what we need to produce, and we're soon going to get the chewing gum for this, so we can get to the next level, and I'm assuming another department store. Have you gotten? No, we are still just shy of that. So I think we need to start also preparing for like what is going on over here. I think, for example, this road needs to come up here. I am gonna go straight, I believe. I want this. Oh, look at that. That's actually quite beautiful, isn't it? That it goes right by that. We're getting, yeah, someone is just dropping things on me. Lovely. Care packages. I shan't say no. I think we do need to consider a little bit how this thing is. I might want to just max it out. So the idea that I had was to do this whole thing with this coming down, a similar thing coming down here, another one coming down here. I might just skip that and just cut straight through here. Just to, as I said, get it done. But then on the other hand, I do want it to reach further, so I want it to become bigger. I mean, it's reaching the important bits, I suppose, but I'll give it a bit of a think, I guess. But yes, I've been boosting stuff. That's what I've been doing in this episode, which is definitely a good thing. So, by the way, surely one or two of the chocolate deliveries must have been made right now. Yeah, we're sitting at 440. Sewing machines, climbing, hopefully. Spectacles. I didn't do any more of that. Sitting at a little bit too low for my taste, but that's fine. Ice cream, looking solid. Mezcal, it's there. So we're doing okay with that. good. So in the next episode, we're just basically gonna continue this, and I want to pick up on something that I started talking about in the last episode, which is basically how long is this gonna series run for. See, the goal that I vaguely had put down for this series is that I want all of the people down here to have all of their needs, all of their happiness met. I am there already with regards to everything up to investors. I don't have it for tourists. They are quite far away, actually. We have at least 6 needs, and they have many happiness stuff needed.
Celebrate your leadership.
Don't know how much I care about tourists. We'll see. I might care more about tourists. The scholars are also, I think, done as well. Yeah, the scholars are also done. It would be nice if I can do as well the lifestyle needs. I'm lacking the furs for investors, but we can very soon click that button too, because we're starting to produce furs over at Anno Falls, so that's nice. Where are we on engineers? Engineers are lacking shampoo. Could look at that too, but that's more production in the New World. Artisans are actually lacking quite a lot of stuff. Paper, clay, and wool. I mean, clay I could probably do, and wool I can probably do. Regional mail I could probably do. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I could do here as well, I suppose. How are we sitting on regional mail here right now, by the way? So full. Why the hell have I not put that on you? You can easily get that immediately. There we go. But yeah, I can definitely add a few more of those. I'm not stressing over those, but I do want the needs and happiness met for everyone. So right now, as soon as I've done a maxed out skyscraper with all of the needs done, I'm basically at my goal. I'm giving this at least 20 more episodes, including this one, which would put us at 150 episodes. I don't think I want to go a whole lot further than that, because that's already ridiculous. So I'm definitely gonna try as hard as I can to get this done as much as I can, and I can actually get more of these now. What's the difference, by the way? That's 323 in that one, 121, so we can get a lot of investors out of this. Cool. But yes, I'm thinking I'm keeping this specific skyscraper and nothing else, and I make sure that this guy maxes out. After that, I can add a few more skyscrapers, but I'll do that as a thing. And after that, I'm just gonna say, okay, we have the palace, we have the museum, and very soon we're gonna be done. By the way, what's this? Right. Can only do one more. Rather, sorry, I can only do the one, which is a bit sad. Anyway, there we go. I think that's sort of a plan for the foreseeable future. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.